to Still Driven Happy Hour. Welcome to episode 132 of the Still Driven Happy Hour. This is your host, Mason. On the move tonight, we got Hayes. Holla.
I'm here.
Hey, we need you to rap on the next, I'll say by episode 150, Hayes, we need you to have a rap for the new theme song, okay?
Ooh,
Oh,
I like that. I like that.
I can do that easy.
Okay, bet. All right.
We got LP.
Episode 140 then now.
All right. I'll do 140. I'll do 135.
Oh.
Okay,
Hey, Brian, don't push your limit because he also told us we were going to get merch at episode 20. And that was about 110 episodes ago. We're still waiting on it.
Hayes owes so many people so many things.
What's crazy, Hayes, I'm still waiting on the rest of that beat pack. It is a free agency mixtape coming.
Are you serious?
Oh.
Yeah.
Dude, I got you all day. I got the whole, I produced the whole album.
Hey, for real, like if you serious about this, bro, real talk,
I'm dead serious.
I will drive up there and I will record the whole album with you, bro.
We can do that easily.
I got 12 songs. 12 songs.
That's fine. I'm in the studio right now.
Oh, fit. Yeah, we'll set that up, man. I'm gonna call my manager and I'm gonna let him know we got motion, we got action. Okay, you can have.
It's not hard.
We can go Pharrell and Kanye in the whole studio. That's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be really crazy. Like,
in all seriousness, I'm gonna send you when we get done. I'm gonna send you a picture of my track list, and you're gonna be like, "Wow, wait a minute, matter of fact."
Well, shoot. As he pulls out his notebook.
Got my
oh
wow.
Where we at right here? Where we at?
As he pulls out his notebook for those on the podcast platform, this is Brian from what you formerly knew as Free Agency. And they're still open for another week, right?
I'm forever free agency. It's tatted on me. But
here right here, forever free agency.
Free agency tape, bro.
Okay.
Dead serious.
I'm dead serious. Right. I'm not bashful.
What's up, man?
Just tell me when you're gonna be here, and I'm cheap. I just like the experience. That sounds fun. We'll do it.
Hey,
we'll do the podcast.
That's how winners win. I'm here for the experience. You here for the experience. So whatever happens with the experience, whatever comes with it, we're gonna celebrate together and we're gonna enjoy it together. You got my word.
That'll be fun. Hey, my son makes beats, so free plug, free shout out. My son also makes beats, and so we got between the two of us, we got you.
Hey, say less, bro. That's what's up, man. This podcast just got bright, like y'all thought it was gonna be a gloomy podcast, but now it's really up. Now it's a celebration. The free agency tape on the way. You feel me?
It woke up like Brian did about 30 minutes ago for this podcast.
Indeed.
Okay, so then let's start there. Is that still 132 episodes in, and this is the second time we've had Brian in
third.
I think it's the third.
It's
the third.
Oh,
he forgot. Old man.
Sorry.
Induct him. He's part of the crew at this point.
But what I'm saying is, I can't believe these people still continue to say yes. I'd love to come and do this shoe therapy / mission work podcast with us. So thank you again.
Why not, man? Why not pull up, man? I enjoy it. It don't never feel like a podcast. Feel like we just having a four-way phone conversation. It's just like family, bro. You feel me?
That's awesome. That's the goal right there.
Indeed.
All right. Well, so we said it on the pod, pre-pod, I guess. This is an ode to free agency, more or less. Celebrate the good moments. Remember the crappy ones, I guess, if you want to do that.
Great run.
With free agency closing in a week, right? A week from today?
Tuesday, the 12th. Yeah,
Tuesday the 12th.
Operation is apparently the 12th.
All right.
So it felt like it came out of nowhere. Like all of a sudden I was like, holy crap. Honestly, I was like almost in tears.
Yeah, so it's been talked about since April. It's just been one of those things. For me, it's been like a kind of I don't believe it till it's here kind of situation. And it's here, you know what I'm saying? So Yeah, it was just it's an interesting situation. But free agency, what free agency did in Chattanooga will be a legendary lifetime situation. So although free agency, the store might not be here after next week, you're not gonna mention shoes in the city without mentioning free agency. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny. Like I had a meeting earlier with someone, and they were just talking about how pretty much I was the face of sneakers in the city.
Got it.
Shout out to my guy Malcolm Harris. We got a lot of stuff coming up together too. But knowing that and hearing that impact that I have on the city, I mean, it's cool, like, because I left some blood, sweat, and tears in the streets, man, and that ain't never going away, so it's cool, get ready to try to regroup and do something again, because the city, I owe it to the city to make sure it happens. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna figure out what we're gonna do here soon. But yeah, in the free agency, it was I will say, what I'm saying, it wasn't something that, I kind of agreed upon, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna say I'm not mad at it. I'm gonna say more so this was a learning experience for me. And going forward, I'm gonna move differently. And you just gotta move differently when you deal with other people and doing certain things. You know what I'm saying?
So was it more of like the owners of the, like, what is there something that happened?
Me and my business partner really just didn't see eye to eye anymore. Like
Okay.
I have a vision, he had a vision. He didn't like my vision. Essentially, so he kind of just felt like, it was better just to, go our separate ways and dismantle free agency, so for me it was just at that time, it was just like, well, okay, I can't, I don't agree with you, not one bit, like, you know what I'm saying, but if I'm not in a place to continue doing everything wholeheartedly, gotta go with that end. You know what I'm saying? But
you got your freedom, right?
And that's the thing, bro. Like real talk, like it's really just a freedom situation because now I know. First of all, I know that it can be done. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, when we first started, never thought that we would do as well as we did. So I can't get wrapped up on the like, hey, we're doing this. It's just regroup season, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like it's I think Jay-Z has a famous line. They said they made Jay-Z, make another one. So hey, that's what we gonna do. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? We gonna regroup. Got a couple projects ahead of it, but this ain't the last of Scott's. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah. So
will you go ahead, Mason? I'm sorry.
I was just curious. When did y'all start? Like, how long y'all been in business?
September 18th, 2020.
Yep. And I mean, like you said, y'all made such an impact on that community because I remember rolling up to Scout, like back in 2018. Like, there's nothing. Streets were so quiet, man. And y'all literally brought the culture.
Scout was such a it was such a hidden gem. Shout out to Miles, shout out to Juice, shout out to Trav. They did the best they could to keep that thing afloat.
Yeah.
It was a beautiful thing that came to the city, and I'm not even gonna lie. When it first opened up, I felt the way. You feel me? And it was more so because you know how when people come in on your land and it's like, yo, who the heck are you? Type situation. You know what I'm saying? But that was, I was young and dumb, and I didn't see the beauty behind what they were trying to do for the city. I actually, I actually owe a lot to them because that helped me understand what I need to do with free agency. You know what I'm saying? Like it's always bigger than you. You know what I'm saying? Free agency was bigger than me. I just happened to be the face of it. You know what I'm saying? Like I just happened to be the brand, but it was never more so about like a personal, situation. Like, I tell everybody, like I told y'all, it's an experience. Coming to free agency is an experience, and that was what we had to provide. That's what we wanted to provide and everything. So, that's where we at. So yeah, shout out to Scout, man. Shout out to Scout.
So what happens with everything in the store? Are y'all splitting it 50-50, or are you selling it online?
He's gonna take his stuff. He's gonna take his stuff. I'm gonna take his stuff. A lot of people don't know. It's a store. He has a store in Hendersonville, Soho Gallery. So he'll.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah,
I never did that either.
They got another store in Louisville too, right?
Yeah.
Mint.
Maybe that's why he's never come on the podcast, because he has dodged us.
Hey, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? So,
that's all I'll say about that.
Yeah.
Well, we've asked multiple times.
Hey, I've mentioned it. You know what I'm saying? I've rooted for you guys, but hey, we got 3 episodes, so
yeah,
let's go.
We know who's on the team. We know who's on the team.
We'll just say loyalty over everything.
Yeah, come on, man. Yeah, so but he's gonna do his thing, and I'm still in the city, man. I'm still in chat. Like a lot of people seen that, about that was kind of like a big thing for me. Like I had to let people know, like I'm not just I'm not going away, without a fight. You know what I'm saying? Essentially, and it's not a fight against him. It's just a fight to continue to give the city what they deserve. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I'm still here, man. We still in chat. You know what I'm saying? We still gonna be providing service. You know what I'm saying? We still gonna be making sure we provide the city with some of the hottest sneakers that we can. You know what I'm saying? So none of that changes. A building is cool, but you don't need a building to do what you need to do. You know what I'm saying?
So is free agency the brand, like that's yours? Like he doesn't own that at all?
So right now, it's supposed to be mine.
Okay,
we'll see what other surprises we get after we close, man. I'm just keeping my head high and focused on the future. Like you know what I'm saying. So we'll see what happens. We'll see how everything falls out. You know what I'm saying. So I'm at a great space to where if it doesn't go in my favor for some odd reason, we're not gonna sweat that. You feel me?
Yeah.
Everybody knows everybody knows the real. Everybody knows the truth. It don't matter. Like a label is just a label. It's all about the content that's behind it. You know what I'm saying? You say free agency, you're gonna say me. You're gonna say Scott's. You know what I'm saying? You'll say Peyton if you've been in the store and you've had the opportunity to meet Peyton, and you know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? You know what's up. Everybody know what's up. So it ain't no, I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna fight, I ain't gonna say I ain't gonna fight, but it's bigger fish to fry than that. You know what I'm saying? Like
you're not gonna be petty. That's not your style.
I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna be petty.
Okay. That's fine. I'm petty.
That's not going to be part of it.
Yeah, we're a pro petty podcast for sure. So if you want to air some grievances, just next time, once the dust settles,
king, like we probably just have, So we might have to have an episode like 145 or something. Petty Patrick, you know what I'm saying? That's my middle name. So it's we might have to spin a block for number 4. You feel me?
But, hey, anytime you want to come on, we can be petty, but we do realize this lives on the internet forever. So
it is what it is, man.
It is what it is.
Yeah,
we have to have one like in studio, right?
When we do the mixtape release, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the mixtape release will definitely be, you know what I'm saying, in studio for sure.
All right, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Landon, we gotta get there for that.
Yeah. Hey,
I've got 12 beats easy. That's child's play.
I mean, yep.
Just like all those people have their free merch that you promised them, right?
Okay, well that was bullcrap. Like let's be real.
Yeah.
But I do have the other thing right now.
Hey,
are there? Hey Brent, are there? I don't want to just harp on too much of the disagreements that you had, but do you have, I guess, plans in the future to collaborate with some people around Tennessee or other people in Chattanooga on sneakers related stuff?
Absolutely.
And how much can you share of that?
I'm a free agent, so yeah, I can.
Oh, that's true.
I can do what I want. Free agent is over, and I'm just a free agent.
One of the people that I know in Chattanooga that you've done some stuff with is Marcus Fairbanks.
Oh yeah, that's my guy.
He is probably the funniest person I know. I legitimately think that. Do you guys have anything else coming? I saw your top 5 with him, and
so we actually got Rucker and Avondale Volume 2 coming up, and he's hosting again October 8th, 2023. We're about to get ready to start rolling out. So if y'all know any basketball players who want to come down and show their skills, think that they can compete with what we got in the city, please reach out and let me know. It's gonna be big this time. We're gonna do it with Chattanooga Hip Hop Summit. That's the same. That's gonna be their opening event. So he's hosting it. He hosted it last year. Hilarious guy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we're gonna be turned with that one.
Right.
And hopefully, I've been pressing Marcus. I'm trying to do, movies and get back into that bag that he's got. Because he's very great at that. I don't know if y'all seen any of the movies he's been in. But yeah, that boy's hilarious. And I hope that one day we can do some sneaker related, cinema. I think that'd be super awesome. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
That would be really dope.
Yeah, so definitely we got that in the works. We got some other parties in the works we're working on. Man, yeah, I'm really just trying to see how far we can go in this bag. You know what I'm saying? And seeing where else we can grab while I got some time on my hands, Well,
it feels like you are 6 degrees separated from Kendrick Lamar because you got Isaiah Rashad from Chattanooga, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that is not too far-fetched, right?
No, it's not. You also got YG Tut, you got Michael Da Vinci, you got Chris P, you got Shu, you got The House. Those are all good friends of mine. You got Skate. So yeah, Michael Da Vinci is actually helping. He came up with the concept for the Rucker Park thing, and I just collaborated with him. So he's a very, 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 very big part of this whole situation. And with him comes the house. So you never know, you know what I'm saying, who's coming through. I know last year everybody pulled up from the house with the exception of Isaiah, but it has been mentioned that Zay might make a guest appearance this year. We'll see. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. We're reaching out to I don't know if y'all ever heard of Suevo, but if y'all haven't, y'all need to catch him. Y'all need to check him out. Suevo's very super multi-talented person. He raps, he sings, he plays the saxophone. Super awesome guy. We're trying to get him on board for it too. We this next basketball event we throw is gonna be pretty big. It's gonna be pretty big. So yeah. So October 8th, it's a Sunday. If y'all ain't doing nothing, you know what I'm saying, pull up on us or something, man. Come check it out for sure.
I think I'm actually gonna be in Memphis for that weekend.
Yeah, I wish I was in Memphis too.
It's for a work trip.
Nothing wrong with that, man. I love Memphis, man. That's
going to your rivals, FedEx. It's like going to your rivals. Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. They need all the help they can get. We just up the score big time. I'm really kind of mad about it, but that's another story. You know what I'm saying? But they're gonna have to pay me too. You feel me? I know they'll pay everybody else. They're gonna have to pay. They're gonna have to pay us too, man. Because ain't no way we're gonna be in there like that. That's just crazy. $21 on the door on the way in. Yeah. You know how it took me 15 years to get the $21 in there. They're going to pay me, man. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna definitely figure it out.
All right, so are you playing football right now too? Or is it your son's playing football?
I just wrapped up 2 weeks ago. We lost in the semifinals. No, we lost in the quarterfinals. To actually the team who won the championship, the Racine Raiders out of Wisconsin. So I was playing with a team called the Houston Rockets. I mean, not the Houston Rockets. I'm tripping. The Huntsville Rockets. Out of Huntsville. So shout out to all my Rocket boys. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm done. So now I'm coaching the young one. The middle ones, he's playing high school football. I got the young ones out here playing flag. So yeah. We can't never leave we'll never leave the gridiron, man.
Is that what your hat is? I can't read it. What does it say?
This is W. Shout out to W brand. WWW. Yeah, my boy P. This is brand. You know what I'm saying? This is a limited hat right here.
Where is it? What's he out of?
So he's from Memphis, but he's here with me in chat.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so definitely, check out at WWW brand if you can. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna put it in the I'm putting it in the what you call it, so you can
put it in the private
chat, bro.
in the chat.
Okay.
Yeah, put it in the private chat so you can see it, man. So yeah. I want this was very limited. I think it's either 6 of these lurking around. I think so. But yeah, so yeah. Shout out to AI too. Shout out to AI too, man. This was
reviewing on YouTube. There it is at WWW. The middle W is spelled out.
Yeah, at this point, you definitely shouldn't be on anywhere but YouTube. All right, I got him. Found him.
Yeah, he just dropped his Sparkling Punch 3-pack socks, man. Super crazy. You know what I'm saying?
He's got a Bape, like a Pharrell Bape feel.
Yeah, I can see that. Pharrell is it's one of his artists, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. But P's very, he's a very unique artist and visual. He does all our videos that we did on free agency. That's also my manager, his turn. So you know what I'm saying? So he keeps me well grounded, you know what I'm saying? It's a good mix. You feel me?
Yeah.
So yeah, so shout out to P, you know what I'm saying?
You mentioned before we got on your hat about never leaving the gridiron. With the closing of free agency, is there an excitement around, being more involved, or did free agency not take away from being involved in coaching your kids in football that much?
No, free agency didn't take away from it because of P. You feel me? To be honest, he would hold me down while I needed to go and, go and be a coach and stuff like that. So that was able. You got to have people in your corner who can help you get your balance, man. You know what I'm saying? Amen. So P does a great part of that, of holding it down. Enough for me to do the extracurricular, activities, what I need to do and stuff to, continue on, pushing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can go overseas and trust that P will take care of everything as if I was there. You know what I'm saying? And people like that hard to find. So yeah, shout out W, man, because he really hold it down for me.
So does he have a plan right now for something that he's going to do in the interim?
He's pushing his brand. So we're gonna dive into that more. And we've been working on some stuff. You know what I'm saying? So we just testing the field.
Is he rapping on the mixtape with you?
But I might have to get him to do like a little interlude or something, man. I might have to get him to do a little skit or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Put some of that Memphis flavor on it. You know what I'm saying? Man,
I would love.
Did you did you know him prior to free agency?
Oh
Or
no. Me and P, he started working with us. 2022, I think, or 2021, somewhere in there. Yeah. Okay. So that's when he started working with us.
It's one of the positives, right?
Yeah, because if you met him, he'll tell you, I didn't even want to hire him at first. But, I'm glad we did, though, man, because we've been, stuck like Chuck ever since. You know what I'm saying? But, so that's how it came about. And really, the majority of everybody who we had working at free agency, it was always kind of like a family vibe anyway. You know what I'm saying? So it was cool. It was cool, man. If I had to, you know what I'm saying, I'd probably hire a few of them back again. You know what I'm saying? We'll see what happens. The next venture, you know what I'm saying? We might see if somebody get a call back or something.
Yeah.
Along with that, I mean, we talked about some of the lessons that you learned from having a business partner in that avenue. But what did you learn in terms of leadership? And, you were the father figure of the family, if you want to call it that. So what did you learn in that aspect?
No matter your emotion, you got to make sure that you keep a straight face for everybody else. You know what I'm saying? You got to hold it together because everybody else depending on you to do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? You also got to be able to understand where everybody's coming from in order to grow. You're only as good as your team when you're a leader. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not, you know what I'm saying? If you're not willing to understand what's going on, if you're not willing to better yourself, you know what I'm saying, so you can better your people, you're never gonna make it nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So so I think that's that's just like a big part of the whole like little situation. Everybody has a part, regardless in business. Everybody has a part, and parts can change. It's like sports, man. One night you might have the high hand. You might be able to score 30, 30, 10, and 7 or something like that. Some nights you might not even get to shoot. You feel me? But at the end of the day, the thing I learned is as long as you win, it don't matter how you win. As long as it's clean, of course, obviously. You can't do no dirty stuff. But as long as you winning, it shouldn't matter how you win. Everybody's not gonna understand that. Everybody's not gonna agree with that whole situation. But if you can understand, like, just win, you're gonna be golden. Yeah. No matter what position you play in the partnership, you can be 95% holder. If that 5% is the one who's bringing you X amount of dollars to the door, you got to let that 5% be his 5. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you're going to win off of that. I think that's why you see a lot of corporations, a lot of partnerships fall through because, everybody doesn't understand how to play their part. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like, that's, I think that's a big deal of it.
Well, I think in most businesses, the stuff that goes unnoticed or the people that get pushed out the door is the people who maybe aren't doing the selling, but the way you've said it in the past is the people who are making somebody feel like family and feel like they want to come back in, right? Absolutely. They might not buy something today, but they might buy something the next time. And you can't put a dollar amount on, oh, that guy didn't make that sale. But if you got them to come back 3 more times, then it's probably worth it, right?
And then
it's a tough thing to quantify.
Came back 3 times, and each time they brought a different person with them. You know what I'm saying? So
exactly.
Think about it. Now those 3 people that they brought back, next time they come back, they bringing 2 people with them. Now look how you growing. But if we stuck on that first sale, that never happened because you spent so much time with them, and even though they didn't buy anything, you just destroyed the whole thing. You got to think long term. You know what I'm saying? You got to think in business. You got to think long term. And that's something I had to learn. It's got to be, next week, next month, next year, what you gonna do, where you gonna be at, how you gonna, adjust, because I mean the economy wild right now. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's everything, everything can be sunk in just a blink, just like this. So it's just like you got to think ahead of the game. Sometimes, you got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them. I'm not a folder though. I can't even lie. I'm a hold like the whole time. If I'm a lose big. I can't give you the game. And I think that's really what the situation is for real. Like, the risk, equals the reward. You know what I'm saying? So I'm here. You know what I'm saying? So it's just one of them things where I can quit when I'm dead. I'm always gonna try to make something happen. Regardless of who I'm with, who believe in me, who don't. I got to do what I got to do. And I think that's it's unfortunate, how we got to where we are. Like I said, I never, quote unquote agreed with any of this. I'm a solution driven. Like, let's figure out a solution. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Like you said earlier, man, I'm free. So the future's bright,
Amen.
Is this you hope you never see him ever again in public, or it's amicable? It's a legitimate question.
It is yeah.
I haven't got to the root of that answer yet, but I will say that I hate how this is happening, because I'm a big family guy, right? Like, I don't have friends. I have family.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So, nobody wins when the family feuds.
Yep.
But, sometimes you got to see stuff for what it is, and you got to learn. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things that I did personally, that I shouldn't have done just from a business aspect. But, like, I'm big on loyalty. Like, like, let's take this exact moment, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not to say I shouldn't have did it, but hey, I gave y'all my word. We out here, and I'm gonna give y'all my word, and then that's what we're gonna do because I'm big on that. I'd be wrong if I would have texted you and been like, "Yo, bro, we're gonna have to reschedule." That's not fair to y'all, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I can't do y'all like that. You feel me? So I'm just big on moving that. But one thing I've learned is you can't expect you out of everybody. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
That's just this is something, that I've learned, and with many situations, not just this situation. What's up, son? Go ahead.
You better say hi. You better say hi while he's on here.
Yeah, man. It's my track star,
How old is this one?
17, senior, big senior.
17.
Ooh, big
I just
senior.
had one.
State champion.
Oh, look, I have a 16. My 16-year-old is hanging out. Look at this shirt, though.
Oh, yeah. What's up, gang?
You
got a Rusty Wallace shirt on?
No, that's a Jeff Gordon.
Jeff Gordon. Yeah, that's the real GOAT, like the Michael Jordan of NASCAR.
Okay? And he just said what you didn't hear was he said, "Oh yeah, and I stole your golden goose this morning."
Oh
my gosh.
He wore the golden goose with the Jeff Gordon. That's hard.
He wore the golden goose with the Jeff Gordon.
I might have to put that in the song, man.
He's the one who makes the beats, so you can.
No, that is not the beat. Well, yeah, he does.
Oh, really?
He's musical.
He's musical.
Dude, I just took my first to college 3 weeks ago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I mean,
I'm not ready for that. He just got his license, and
you better get ready, buddy. It's coming quick if he's 17.
Yeah, I think he just got accepted to Jackson State University. I was just like, okay,
congratulations.
Son, a year late, but yeah, it's up. Dion just left. You feel me?
He did just leave.
Yeah,
he's gonna live in Colorado.
Yeah, I don't know if they run track over there. Maybe we can make something happen.
Oh, they're running all kinds of track in Colorado.
Hey, for sure. Boulders. Boulders with them boulders. You hear me? Yeah. Maybe Dion can holler at them and get them back at corner. We'll see how it goes.
Hey, we got, speaking of football, Chattanooga's own Boo Carter is from Chattanooga, right?
Yeah.
Coming to Tennessee.
Yeah. Shout out Boo Carter. Yeah. Y'all getting a lot. Y'all getting
I'm pretty sure the first time. Sorry, go ahead.
Marcus Goree out of Bradley Central. Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. chat's on fire right now when it comes to when it's going to football, man. There's a lot of 4 or 5 stars going on. There's a lot of good football going on right now. I think Amari Jefferson plays. He plays somebody up that way this week. It's supposed to be the game of the week. The corner, he's committed to Tennessee. Amari's committed to Alabama. So yeah, so that's gonna be a good little matchup.
I've got to ask you real quick. So let me pull back this. Episode 72 was the first episode you were on. Trying to see what date that was, but I'm pretty sure. So that was July 19th, 2022.
Yep.
So over a year ago. Did you know that Boo Carter was coming to Tennessee then? Because you said something in that episode, and I was like, he knows something that we don't know, because he didn't commit until like 9 months later.
Yeah, it was. So if you're in the area, chat's like it's a small knit, community. So, you heard the stories. I think he played a lot of 7-on-7 with Nico, and that was a big deal and stuff like that. But I'll be honest, man, I really thought he was gonna go out to Colorado. I really thought that that's where he was gonna go. That was, because I mean, who wouldn't want to play for Prime? I play for Prime. You know what I'm saying? But
you still got some eligibility left, right?
Man, listen, I ain't even gonna lie. So I've been training like with my son and my nephew, and like I said, be out here coaching. Hey, I might try to see if I can walk on somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And
why not?
I wish I would have known. Long snappers got paid like they did.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah, I would have stuck with it. You know what I'm saying? But you don't get to wear the cool stuff being on the line, man. I'm probably like I'm just as bad on the field as I am off the field when it comes to like the fashion. So it's just like, hey, look, I got these, you know what I'm saying? These Nike Dunk cleats, I got all the little Jordan 11 cleats. They weren't gonna let you wear that on the line, so that's why I was like, oh, forget that. And then I'd be bragging, I'd be telling everybody like, bro, hey, I got the best hands on the team. You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah, but yeah, no, I definitely got some eligibility left, man. I might have to see what's up. I might have to see what kind of shape I end up in after this season, see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And go try to get on somebody's spring team or something like that. But yeah. But I got some guys who I play with who we about to try to get ready to see if we can get them pushed to another level. You know what I'm saying? I got a mean safety, really DB. He's really just an all-purpose athlete. His name's Terry Tiller. We're gonna drop his highlight tape here real soon and see what we can do. See if we can get him picked up, because he's more than deserving. The IQ is through the roof when it comes to football. He's just he's a beast. He's just crazy to watch him play. I had posted a clip not too long ago. Him like clearing a guy on a pick six. Jumped clean over him. I have to send y'all that clip again, but yeah, Terry's like that.
Send it to us and we'll post it to our Instagram.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, Terry's like that, man. So we'll definitely have to, we're gonna try to get him up out of here, man. Get him somewhere, get him some money, man. He could be playing on somebody's Saturday or Sunday for sure.
So, Brian, it's time for you to go to bed, buddy.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
It's 11:26.
End with one question. Obviously, you guys had a huge impact on the community. I guess still will. As free agency is closing, what would you like to say to Chattanooga? And we'll just give you it's 10:26, so go for it.
The whole anybody listening. Don't let anyone take your creativity for granted. And even when you're doing business with your friends, make sure it's still business. You know what I'm saying? Like, make sure it's still business. Make sure you value yourself more than anyone else can value you. And just because it's the end, it doesn't mean it's the end. You know what I'm saying? You know, you don't need a building to be an impact. Buildings are cool though, don't get me wrong, but you don't need that to do what you need to do. And also be looking out for that free agency mixtape. It's coming real soon now. You know what I'm saying? Hayes is executive producing it. I really can't wait. I'm really turned. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. Like, yeah, like,
I'm not even gonna lie. When we get off here, I've got a Google Drive. I'll just share it with you, and you can go through and say, "Hey, this one, this one, this one, this one," and then I'll have my son get on some too.
Nah, it's gonna be crazy, bro. Hey, for real, man. We're gonna finish this tape and really like take off. Like, that's gonna be wild. Like, y'all gonna be like, "Hey, man, I remember episode 132." I was like, "Yeah, man, we're gonna take off."
I'm being in Hayes' studio, his garage studio.
You know what's crazy? Like, because I've been rapping for like a long time. Y'all know that, right? So it's just like, I just do it because it's fun. And I can do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can really put stuff together. Like,
nobody's got bars like me.
Well, I know. Like, you might have to get a feature on here. I need to know what your feature price is.
I do not need a feature. No, thank you. I'm good.
Put a feature on there or something.
Have you seen Chick-fil-A? The Chick-fil-A commercial? Hayes rap for a Chick-fil-A commercial. We'll have to send that one to you too.
Oh yeah, send me that for sure.
No, do not send him that.
Yeah,
Brian also did another one for a university like 2 weeks ago. We're not going to show that either. Yeah, I did.
Oh, that's turn.
I have.
So you be writing jingles and stuff?
Yes, the stupidest talent ever. It is the dumbest thing.
Hey, I applaud you, bro. If you hiring, let me know. Whenever you start hiring, bro, I'll come up there and work for you, bro. For real, bro. We can really go get some of this marketing money, dog. Like, on me, I'll be having fun.
That's what we're working on. We're working on some stuff. Yeah, we'll include you.
I guess I'll send it to you. Let me see if I can.
What Earl Thomas said, what he said over there when he was with the Cowboys. Sign me. Sign me. You feel me? Definitely sign me. Yeah, we'll have to make it work, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, amen. Thank you, Brian, for joining with us.
Yeah, thank you, Brian.
For sure, man. We're gonna do this again.
Anytime you got something to say, anytime, whenever you're ready to share the next chapter of free agency or whatever the Sneaker King of the South has got in store, we will be here if you would like to come on here and let it be known. So,
for sure.
Invitation's always open. Like you said earlier, family's family. So
check your phone in about 30 seconds. Hold
on. Check your phone right now, and I just DM'd you something.
I just seen that. I'm about to go watch it. My homeboy Cam went to play baller. He played ball out there.
The Freed Hardeman?
Yep.
Are you serious?
Basketball?
Mm-hmm.
I know a couple of guys that I went to school with.
Yeah,
played ball there too.
You seen that? You see that?
Yet. Not coming through. We got slow internet over here in Nashville, so
yeah, I just got it.
You just got that? And on a good note.
All right, yeah.
You seen that?
Okay. I like that. I like that.
Make sure y'all fill him in on it, okay? Because we're gonna do this one more time, man. I just want to say, like I said earlier on my Instagram, to everybody who came through, everybody who's even looked or thought about Free Agency 10, I appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all so much. The lights don't stay on without you guys. And by saying that, I mean, it's just y'all, the thoughts, you know what I'm saying, and everything, you know what I'm saying, that keeps us going. I really appreciate y'all, the opportunity that the cities gave me. I don't take that for granted. I don't even take the opportunity my partner gave me. I don't take that for granted. Everything don't last. You know what I'm saying? But it does make you better. What don't kill you make you stronger. And I'm in the gym every day.
Amen.
You feel me? So,
Thank you so much,
Brian.
Man.
No problem.
Go get in bed. It's
man. I'm finna go work with all these $21 an hour newcomers and stuff, man. In a little bit, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man,
good luck,
bro.
Hold it down.
All right, man.
All right, buddy. See you, Brian. We'll talk soon.
For sure. Indeed, we will.
The future is bright.
Yeah, we will.
Or high.
I love you too, man. Shop City in the Woods too. Hey, it's up, man. Hey, get that merch done too, man. We need that merch.
All right, I got you. I'll figure
Get
it
some
out.
co-branded merch.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
All
Hey,
right.
if you need some help, I know a guy. Okay. All
Okay,
right?
we'll text about
We
that
can
too.
set that up. I bet for sure. All right, man. Y'all be safe.
I got
man.
you.
All right, peace.
See you, buddy. Go to bed. See you.
Indeed.
What a guy.
Oh man. All right, I don't know where to go from here.
Man, I don't either. What a great experience. What a story of perseverance.
Landon, way to kill
the
the
Shrek
vibe.
ones.
Lightning McQueen.
Hey, you open-ended question. You said, "Where do we go from here?" So I was trying to get some direction.
That was fair.
That's okay.
That's fine.
Oh man. Hey, Scouts, was that where you bought me the you bought me a BBC astronaut shirt? That's where that was?
I remember that thing.
Yeah, okay.
It was a dope shop. They weren't a resale shop. They had accounts. They didn't have big accounts. So they didn't have Nike. I don't think they had Adidas, but they got into resell, tried to resell Supreme, and it was in definitely a high rent area of Chattanooga, and they just couldn't. I mean, the market was not there. They were kind of ahead of the game. I think they would have done well possibly in Nashville. Chattanooga is just a different market, and so I was hoping I didn't.
Is it really?
Hopefully, when Brian gets back on one episode, I want to talk to him about how the market impacted this decision, because he mentioned a little bit about the economy, but I mean, everyone knows the market's down right now, and Nashville.
I wanted to ask about that too, and I
jobs
forgot.
can sustain because of the amount volume, just the sheer volume of people and the sheer volume of people that come here on vacation. So you got a lot of out of town money. Chattanooga, you don't get that as much, and it's just a much different vibe. It's more outdoorsy, and so it's just different shoe game out there. So I'm interested to know how the market influenced this decision.
Oh yeah,
I wanted to know that as well, but surely there's some sort of connection, right?
Yeah, 100%. I mean,
if I had to guess, his partner was just looking at the dollars and cents because he's a businessman. Not saying Brian's not, but I think Brian, it was more about the community because he's in the community, and obviously the other guy isn't. He's just willing and dealing the next deal, which.
I wanted to, man, all these things now, hindsight, I wonder how much of an impact them not being in the same place had. I bet that's hard to have a partner that's that connected and them not being next door, not necessarily next door, but even in the same city. Like, that's probably challenging. Probably a lot of difficulty around that.
Yeah, I agree.
It's also a tale of, and this is just business. Like, I've thought about this a lot lately in my job. It's like so important, and it's really difficult to find people. Like, think of something as stupid and simple as this. If we didn't trust each other, like, it would be, and it was like the trust between us is like, it's not just a business thing at all, right? It's not. It's way personal, and this is really small scale. I can't imagine making that kind of risk or risking that in it being more related to my livelihood, right?
Right.
Maybe I'm just rambling.
And maybe that's too where this wasn't Brian's main source of income, and I don't know that other guy. We
in a great way, right? In a great way.
In a great way. Yes.
Yeah.
This was it was an impact thing for Brian, and I think that's really commendable. And maybe just on the other side of it, it was a dollars and cents thing and affecting livelihood of somebody else, and we won't know that unless he comes on and is able to tell his story too.
But until he does,
at this point, do we want to have him on? Have him.
All those assumptions.
I mean, at this point, it doesn't even matter.
I didn't want to be the one to say
and even before, like, you know what? feel free to not ever come on and not ever listen to this podcast, and don't tell your friend. I'm cool with it.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean,
I want everybody to be family,
but it's personal. I mean, it is.
Yeah, I agree. At some point, it's like we're not sitting on here saying we're the know-it-all of Nashville sneakers.
No, we move the needle in Nashville.
That's fine if people believe that. That's fine. But even on our intro, it says the Nashville Sneakers Podcast. We're not claiming to be anything that we're not. And this is fun for us. If it's somebody else's livelihood and they think that they're better than us or whatever thing, that's fine.
And God may have a different plan.
We're not better than any other podcast out there, but
yeah. And the Lord might have another plan someday, that this is more than just a hobby and for fun. And you know what? We'll deal with that when we get there. But I'm just, if anything, I feel a huge gratitude of being involved in something like this with people that I just absolutely love, and I trust with my children, and I trust with anything. Like that is a huge. I don't take that for granted. Even something dumb like a podcast about sneakers, per se.
Yeah, amen. And I think that's part of the reason why I don't like you just said. Things could definitely change, but I don't ever want this to be about money or anything like that, because we just saw what happens when it's about money, right? And so it's not worth friendships just for making a buck. So
yeah.
Anyways, we got time for a top 5 here if we want one.
Top 5 worst sneaker shops in Nashville. I'll start. Soho Gallery.
Oh my gosh.
Are we just listing the ones who...
Crap. I'm conflicted because I'm hearing a child cry. And...
Soho Gallery.
And that was a great comment.
They would ignore it. They'd ignore it.
The good news is they don't care about us anyway, so it's mutual.
Yeah, true.
I'm gonna make them care. We'll see. That's my life's goal.
Okay. Let's all collab. Hayes, you got a little bit of time?
Life's goal. Yeah.
Let's all collab on top 5 intern candidates for the upcoming year. Can we do that? Landon, I want to hear some of your options.
Whew. Me, I like to be an I think I have a lot to learn.
I think, I don't know. You did train our last intern, so you're kind of the intern trainee.
I'll be honest. My knowledge, I'm so out of the game right now. I'm literally looking at Crocs.
I'll be honest with you though. In terms of other sneakers podcasts that I loosely follow, none of them have had an episode in at least a month, and that's because there's nothing to report on.
There's nothing. Yeah,
there's nothing out there.
Yeah, interesting.
It's like there's absolutely no news. It's just like, here's your newest colorway of a dunk coming out, and here's a really bad collab from a shop we don't know the name of. There's nothing. It's bare.
The collabs are weak. They are weak right now.
Yeah.
They're grasping for a lot.
Hayes, you'll appreciate this. The biggest collab in the last 30 days is Solomon and Palace.
Wow.
Let's freaking go. That's why everybody's quiet, because they don't know how to compete.
Wow.
No, I take that back. The Marvel Kith collab was better.
Did you see the Kith NFL collab this week? It wasn't shoes, but
I did see that.
Pretty big one.
That's huge. I thought it was fake at first.
Very big. There's still some Titan stuff sitting. For some reason, all the hats sold in 2 seconds.
But that Titans hat, that's what I wanted. That corduroy.
All the hats. You go on their website and all the hats are sold out.
The hats were really
still
dope.
Shirts, and there's still the satin jacket or whatever that is for all the
I
teams.
need to text Brian, and I forgot to ask him about the free agency shirts if they're still available.
Oh yeah, we got to get some.
I'll text him and see. I'll text him tomorrow. Sorry, that totally disrupted. Yeah, the NFL stuff is extremely dope.
Yeah,
That came out yesterday.
Monday. It was Monday.
Monday.
The thing is though, like right now, I'm not a buyer for much of anything, and I don't know what changes that. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, free shout out. Coop Clean. I talked about them last week.
Mm-hmm.
Dude comes into my office. He is a Drip Army like lieutenant, and he's only been involved in this, and I don't know.
We need his logo. We need to put his logo down here.
He doesn't have anything yet.
Oh,
dude comes in. Okay, so last Tuesday,
you want me to make him a logo?
Make him a logo. Yeah, do it. He'd love it. He'd poop his pants.
All right,
Great
I'll do
guy.
that.
Nonetheless, listen. So he comes in. I come into work. I'm late because I'm coming back from my son's college, and I've got on just a t-shirt because I forgot my button up, and jeans and a shirt, and I've got on a Dale Earnhardt. I don't even watch racing. Anyway, I've got a racing tee on, and he comes in. He sees me walk in. He's like, "I'm going to change your life tomorrow." And I was like, "What?" He said, I've got something that you are just going to absolutely love. And this needs to be with somebody who would appreciate it. And I didn't do this on purpose because I wore this to church tonight, but I'm wearing the shirt. He brings me this guy.
Oh my gosh.
Good grief.
It's an OG 91 Lakers versus Bulls.
That wasn't, oh my gosh.
Wow.
He just gave that? That's what?
He was like, I think you would appreciate it. And I was like,
$150?
I didn't even know what to say. Like, yeah, I appreciate it. And I'm going to wear it like all the time. I got a ton of Bulls stuff. Anyway, free shout out. And I wanted to get him to resell my shoes, but he's never done anything like that either. So that's why I tried it on my own. But what a guy. He would love to come on the podcast, I think. He's done. He had a sneaker podcast, and then he got out of the game. But I bet he'd want to come on and chop it up.
All right. Let's put him down on the list.
Anywho, come up with a logo for Coop Clean.
All right, I'll work on it.
And I'll just randomly send it to him. That's how I can not pay him back, but like I will give him something he wasn't expecting. Crap, but he listens to the show. Crap. Cut all this out. Shoot.
I'm not cutting anything out. We've got his name down here at the bottom, Coop Clean.
Dang it.
Anyways, earlier in the episode, just housekeeping notes. We mentioned Marcus Fairbanks, and Brian was talking about his videos. He is, I think, on Instagram and YouTube at Trademark TV, and Mark is with a C. Okay. So Trademark with a C TV. Very funny. I don't know the language if for little kids, but regardless, very funny. That's all I've got. We want to go around. What did we learn today? Landon, what'd you learn?
Don't chase the money. Embrace the family.
Embrace the family. Hayes?
Man, part of it is keep your enemies close, but keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. But then also, I feel like Brian would say this, and I think this is biblical. It is better to have loved and lost than to never have loved at all. And I get the sense from him that that's where he's at. It's like, we did it. We made a big impact. It didn't end how we wanted it to end. It's not over. But I didn't get a whole lot of sense of regret from the guy. And I feel like a lot of the times when it comes to business things, you get into this mode of regret. And he definitely views this whole thing as learning and growing, and man, that's a tough. That's a tough posture to keep as a man, number one, but like as a man of God and all those kinds of things. That's tough. And so good for him, man.
Yeah.
Freaking good for him.
I think something that he said, and I put it a different way. I don't remember his words, but sometimes you got to put your mask on first, right? That's what they tell you on the airplane. Put your mask on first, then you can help the person beside you. And I think that's what he said was maybe a learning point for him. You know, sometimes you got to take care of your own first, and then help everybody else. And that's hard for us to realize, but otherwise you're both out of luck, right?
Yeah.
So, but regardless, I do agree in the fact that the last thing I would call this is a failure, and I think it was a huge success. Nobody likes endings of any kind, especially like a business. But I'm excited to see what's on the horizon. So,
yep. And it doesn't sound to me like it's going to be it'll be a quick turnaround. It sounds like.
Sounds like it, yeah.
Sounds like it's a quick turnaround. To the point where it's almost like a middle finger turnaround.
A little bit.
I love it. I like that.
All right, Hayes, you want to wrap us out?
No, I'm not rapping. This was a great one. I'm going to let Brian. We
had
too many.
Drop the beat.
Ain't no way this guy's rapping.
There's no way. Oh, there's a huge delay too. I'm not rapping. There's no way. Are you playing music, Mason?
Yes.
Oh, we can't hear it. I can't hear nothing.
Peace. We'll see you next week. We love you all. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with us, and we appreciate that.
Yo, I got tomato pants. I got